Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Lost Judgment. We're loading up Chapter 4, The Red Knife. Let's friggin' go. We're playing more Lost Judgment. I am very excited. Oh my word.
Huh?
We're just gonna get down here.
Are these burn marks?
It could be. Oh, find the spot where the body was found? Right. We're looking for... Hold and think. We're looking for the dude's body. Yeah. We're looking for the body, the site of the body. That's what we're doing here. Yo, what's up, Arietta? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Is this dude again? Alright, time to look for clues. Definitely ought to check out the floor, the marks and stain in particular. I see. Have it over here. Ah, the blood. Yeah, that's the first thing you'd examine. This black stain's gotta be blood, so this is where Mikashiba's body was. Sure was. Suspicious. Countless footprints. Police must have brought a ton of people to search this place. Yeah, they would do that, wouldn't they? Oh, hello. It's just more footprints. Oh, hello. More footprints. Endless footprints await. Anyway, welcome in, Arietta. What am I doing? To look more here. Where could this clue be? More footprints. Alright. Use your eyes to see and then we'll look. That grunt like a hint? And then the game, the controller like vibrates when you see something or it's footprints again.
What the?
I didn't examine the arrow. There we go. Why would the game tell me about the burn marks and I had to examine them? That's weird. It made it sound like I didn't need to examine it because I already like, you know, they made note of it. The arrow must indicate the body's location. Guess the killer lived to have everything lined up. By the way, we're doing a shorter stream today, like 2 to 3 hours. Actually, we'll see what chapter if we get to the end of a chapter in between, then that's what we do, because today I only have time for a short one. It's honestly a miracle I'm even able to stream. This building matches up with the photo, so Mikashiba was alive when he was brought here, which means it isn't just where his body was dumped, it's where the murder actually happened.
Huh?
Yeah, a miracle I'm even able to stream, but like I can't miss a day. I gotta get ready for tactics by finishing these games. Crap, the cops had to come back to the scene now. Just like beat them up like you did at the end of the first game.
Who's there?
I don't see the problem. They're
State your
detectives.
name and purpose.
Not really cops. Not the same thing.
Well,
Get some backup over here.
hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Huh?
That was like the end of chapter 2, I think.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
Not really. Kisuke Watanabe.
This fella here is Sakurai.
A choice Sakurai. Or Sakuraba, my mistake.
So you think
Sakurai's
barging into a crime
another-
scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around.
Sakurai's the guy who made Smash and Kirby. Yeah. I got him confused with Sakuraba.
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki Sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
You be nice to
Well,
Beskar.
it started when
I will kill
Mikashiba's
you.
body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
So these cops met with Saori-san to learn about the Ihara incident.
So being that Genda law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing Ihara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
When he says HQ, I'm assuming that's Tokyo PD. Seems they're stepping on the local police's toes. Any crimes that happen in Ichinjo fall under Kanagawa's PD's jurisdiction, not Tokyo's, which explains why the Watanabe here might be ticked off.
Ihara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ihara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ihara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ihara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
It's gonna be such a waste of time, but I want some info from these cops myself. Probably best to collaborate with these guys and give them a little more insight.
Okay, how about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose.
Yeah, I'm very crafty. So I've been told. Actually, it's the first time I've been
Let me get
told.
this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ihara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Oh, this had to be 2 months after his death. The body looks pretty decayed.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. Get all that, hotshot?
So on the day Mikoshiba went missing, he was abducted near his home, and he was killed right here no earlier than 7:30 a.m.
And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. Just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
His attorney? I love a cop we only just met, and I'm halfway to becoming his gopher. Then again, I guess I'd do the same thing.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
I love it when this game turns into a visual novel so abruptly. Now here's a chance to get some pertinent facts. I need to ask what evidence the police collected from this scene. Probably gonna have to ask all of these.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
Did he die on Halloween?
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so he couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. If we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. Lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
Man, so there was the gouging of eyes in Judgment, and now we got the slitting of throat, which apparently is called a hemorrhage.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was
Thomas?
only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found.
I
Probably
see.
had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
And to find out everything the police collected from the crime scene. The state of the body.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia, take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
What else? I need to find out everything the police collected. The building owner.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
And the weapon.
Has the murder weapon been found?
No, there were no weapons at the scene. A real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryu High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa-sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yagami!
I got a chase to initiate.
Hey, wait up!
Catch the suspicious man.
You won't get away.
Let's freaking go. Oh right, you have to like choose directions in this. They made these harder basically, which I actually appreciate. They don't. Not get me with that.
Hold up.
Hold up. Oh, no, no. Not today.
Leave me alone!
Leave me alone. No. Oh, you have to also get the stupid, what are they called? Tarminers?
You won't get away.
Staminans? I don't know what they're called. Yeah, it's safe, Yagami. Totally safe. No one's gonna mind if you just jump on their cars. During a chase, things like soccer balls, beer cases, or buckets. When you get near one, quickly press the button that appears. Oh, that's hilarious. That is funny. Oh. I'm coming. We're all running like I'm Crash Bandicoot. Oh, my friend, the bike.
You won't get away.
I ain't giving you anything. Except the soccer ball. I didn't slow him down that much. No. Not getting me with that cone. Not happening. Oh, half marathon man. Dope. Oh, I didn't realize the people have HP bars. So like, instead of literally catching the people, well, you do have to like press O on them, but instead of being able to get to them as fast as possible, you need to let their stamina bar essentially run out. I like didn't even realize that they had like health bars.